Sedona doesn't get much snow. The little that they do typically melts away pretty quickly, but 2023 has been different. Snowstorms swept through the state several times this winter and provided much-needed moisture to make a dent in the drought that we have experienced in recent years. The snowfall intensified as we drove into the city. We parked for a while waiting for the snow to let up so that I could get some video. Sedona's red rocks are always beautiful to look at, and the dusting of snow makes them look even better. It started snowing again with the drone still in the air, and it had some stuck to it when it landed. Time to move on to a different area. We headed north on Highway 179, then turned into the Bell Rock trail-headed parking lot. I don't think I've ever seen so few cars in this parking lot. It's typically full by 7 a.m. and stays full until mid-afternoon, but not today. We turned into one of the neighborhoods, heading up the hill to see the view from the top. What a great view these homes have of the rock formations that make Sedona special. We parked for about 15 minutes before heading back down the hill. Moving on, we drove past Schnebley Hill and the Arts and Crafts Village, then past the turnoff for Highway 89A towards West Sedona. We took a detour up Airport Road and took in the views from there. There were great views of the city from up there, but it's a restricted flight zone, so no drone video on this stop. We headed for the local Starbucks and then drove into the Soldiers Pass area. was time to head through the city of Cottonwood and the ghost town of Jerome, then up and over Mingus Mountain where we were sure to find some deeper snow. The town of Jerome sits at an elevation of 5,000 feet and was founded in 1876 as a copper mining camp. There are at least 2 massive copper ore bodies in the area that were created around 1.75 billion years ago when a massive caldera eruption occurred. By the 1920s, the population grew to around 15,000 people. After the copper boom in World War II, the demand for copper decreased significantly. This closed down many mines in the area, including the United Verde mine, which was the largest copper producer in the state at one point, producing 3 million pounds of copper per month. The mine is currently owned by the Phelps Dodge Corporation. By the 1960s, there were only around 75 residents remaining. They marketed Jerome as a ghost town, and tourism slowly increased. Today, the town has around 500 residents. Many work as artists, musicians, and employees of businesses that benefit from tourism, such as restaurants, gift shops, and guided tours. The Jerome Grand Hotel is seen on top of the hill on the right-hand side. It's apparently haunted. Many tales of ghost sightings have been told through the years. From 1926 to 1950, the building functioned as the United Verde Hospital, and many people died there and are said to still walk the halls today. After it was closed in the 1950s, the building sat furnished but uninhabited for 20 years, after which a full-time caretaker was hired to keep the building safe from vandals. The last caretaker died by suicide in the 80s, and the building was sold in 1994, reopening as a hotel. Consider staying here if you ever visit, and don't mind seeing ghosts pacing the hallways and appearing in your photos. We drove out of the town towards Mingus Mountain to find some deeper snow. We pass by the Mingus Mountain Recreation Area on the left, where the snowplow is parked. This recreation area has some great campsites and stunning views. If you're ever in the area, I recommend visiting. We headed down the mountain towards Prescott Valley. This amount of snow seems pretty trivial for most parts of the country, but it's unusual to have several significant snowstorms in this part of Arizona. I hope you've enjoyed the views. Bye for now.